So you just got a new bike, and you can't help but hope that nothing bad ever happens to it. Or you go monster trucking through a bunch of chunk on your first ride and you beat the living snot out of it. In this video, we're going to try and prevent both of those situations from happening to you, and go over 5 things that you should do after buying a new or new to you mountain bike. Some of the topics in this video can apply to both new and used bikes, but others are more specific and apply to one or the other. So I'll do my best to let you know on each topic. The first topic only applies to brand new bikes, and that is to register your bike on the company's website immediately after assembly. A lot of bike manufacturers require you to do this within a preset amount of time in order to be eligible for any sort of warranty claim in the future. This should only take you a few minutes and could potentially save you a lot of time and money in the future. And this step's actually so easy, even your dog can do it. This also provides assurance for proof of purchase in case your bike is ever stolen. Up next, we have applying some type of frame protection to your bike. This is primarily intended for new bikes, but depending on how worn out your frame is in your new used bike, this may apply as well. Long story short, you can buy clear rolls of matte or gloss frame tape, or you could go with an option that has a design printed on it. I went with both options on my bike, but you don't necessarily want to add these to your frame if there's already a bunch of scratches on it. This will make all the scuff marks more prominent and a lot easier to see even before you added any sort of frame guard. This can also be used as a way to style your bike, which leads us into our next topic, personalization. This is for both the new and the used bike, and usually won't break the bank either. Swapping out a few of the components that came stock on your bike and adding something that makes it yours is a great way to make it look and feel better. Grips and pedals are a great starting point with any bike, because they are the 2 primary contact points between you and your new bike. You can also install things like bash guards and chain guides, which both add style and functionality to your bike. On the topic of functionality, converting your tires to a tubeless setup is a great way to add a lot of comfort to your riding. I'm not going to get into the topic of whether or not tubeless is the best setup, but personally, I notice a lot of the benefits while riding. Most brand new bikes will come tubeless ready, and even if your used bike isn't, you can still make the conversion if you want to. And the last thing that I think you should do immediately after getting a new or used bike is to dial in your suspension. It doesn't matter if you have a hardtail or a full squish, making sure that you have your suspension set up for both your weight and your riding style will make a huge difference when you're out riding. I typically use the recommended sag set by the manufacturer to start with, but make adjustments depending on what I'm riding. Hopefully you found some of these tips useful after getting your new or used bike, and let me know down in the comments if I missed any. We're all here to learn from each other.
Look! Stay.
And these are just some of the things I did after getting my new bike a few weeks ago. If you like this video and you want to see more just like it, click the circle right here and make sure that you're subscribed.